we got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PTINR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granats, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
Fuel your dreams with a communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you. Your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with The Beacon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Alrighty, and of course we'd like to say welcome to one and all to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and yes, we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean, where we have it all in abundance. We're talking about the sand, the sea, and the sun, and everything beautiful. You understand? Now, the people who are on the program for the first time, we want to say welcome to you, and to the usual suspects, we're saying hello to you. Those of you who are having a birthday, whatever it is, man, hello to you. All this is where it all happens. We're talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. Usual suspects, how was your weekend? First time viewers, again, we can't tell you how much we appreciate you being here. For whatever reason you come through, we hope that, it's not going to be a stint, that you're going to be here for a long time. We have a lot of things that has happened on the program. Remember that someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit compliments. Digicel. Let's take a look at what we're going to be talking about tonight. We have a couple things to talk to you about. United States Navy military ship docked in Grenada for a couple days. We're going to talk about that, and the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sports, they are congratulating Lindon. Victor is doing well. Petroleum product prices, there's a change and it's looking pretty. We're going to talk about that as well. And Cuba makes stride in developing vaccine against dengue fever. Now let me tell you, dengue is like a silent killer in the place. Dengue is there, and I know we are talking a lot about COVID and everything else, but we are underestimating how dengue is making life hard for us and our family. But dengue has been around. You understand? In fact, it is showing its ugly head again. So we're going to talk about that too. Hurricane Fiona forecast to be a major hurricane by Wednesday, and Grenada expected to be affected by tropical waves. We're going to talk about that as well. Folks, this is it right here. We got to let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Courts Grenada Limited. All right. Digicel, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada. Also, we are brought to you by Superb Distributors and Infinite Contractors and Machinery. Folks, we're taking a break and come back. And when we come back, it could be real news in all your little look trouble in the back here. Anyway, folks, we're coming back. All right. Again, remember, someone sharing the program will receive some free credit, compliments, Digicel. And of course, if you have not yet done so, of course, we are begging you, please share the business. It's a short break. We come in.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Somebody just said that they think that the chikungunya is out again. I don't know, but there's some type of cold going around and things like that. But still, folks, if you find you have flu-like symptoms, the authorities, they are still asking that you check yourself, get a test, because it could as well be COVID-19. All right, so don't go saying that I have the bad cold unless you show that it is that. But COVID is still there. All right, so we told you about Infinite and Infinite Contractors and Machinery. They are your number one stop, they say, for engineering and consultancy. All right, they say they've got years of experience locally, regionally, and internationally, and they provide excavation services and engineering or consultancy services, right? Construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works like your drainage and your retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services as well, paving services. Also, they say concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, and as well they do painting services as well, and even tiling services. So they are saying, listen, if you want to build, renovate, construct, fix up and things like that, they are the company that you need to check out, all right? And of course, they rent equipment like your excavators, your heavy equipment and so on, all right? They say that you can check them out for that as well. They do steel works, etc. You can call them on telephone number 537-9675, all right? 537-9675, or you can email infinitecontractors@gmail.com. They're saying that all your construction needs are now taken care of, and they've got years of experience under their belt, and they're ready for you. All right. And as well, before you go further, don't forget, all right, Chucky's promotion they present on Saturday, November 5th, the Soca Barang in the Basket. Boy, Spice Basket is never going to be the same. They say live performances from the top Soca Barang artists like Scrunter and the others. All right. So all right, get ready for that business. Okay, stay tuned for more. Now, Grenada today observed 2-minute silence. You understand? And that's with respect to the Queen Elizabeth II. The 2 minutes of silence were observed, and of course, that was communicated to the nation last week by the government. All right, and it was 5 minutes to 7 this morning. So there are some people who, they paid their tribute and they put it like 2 minutes of silence and things like that, and they organize themselves. That the Queen was laid to rest today following a lengthy ceremony. It's a different one with Papa, real different. Yep, all kind of thing, people, all kind of thing, Yeah, boy. So, so she's gone, and now people will be talking about Harry and Meghan for the rest of their lives. Okay, we're moving on. Grenlec they're sending out the regular notices. They say that they want you to be advised of some outages that they have planned for you, and they say that's in an effort to keep the electricity reliable and thing. So on the 20th, that is tomorrow, Tuesday, they'll be at Dabo in St. George from 12 noon to 4 p.m. and Cherry Hill, St. George, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then on Wednesday, they'll be at Balthazar in St. Andrew, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And on that same day, they will be in Janangle, St. George, from 8:30 a.m. to 12 noon. On Friday, 23rd, they'll be in Mount Morris, St. George, 8:30 a.m. to 12 noon. So they're saying that they need to do this to keep, the electricity reliable and so these are planned outages, okay, people? Planned outages. Now, the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, they are inviting persons between the ages of 16 to 35 who have been actively involved in a youth organization at the local or national level to apply for the post of CARICOM Youth Ambassador. That's right, big position, CARICOM Youth Ambassador. Okay, we have posted something on our site. You can check it out. Right, the program aims to deepen the level of youth participation and partnership in regional integration and in broad social and economic development processes. All right, so you have to be between the ages of 18 to 35 years. You have to be also a resident national of Grenada. All right, and you must have committed to serve as an ambassador for a minimum of 3 years. You must also be an active member of a bona fide youth group or organization, all right, and articulate and be able to effectively represent your country and relate to your youth networks and so on. And there's a whole lot more. All right, so we're going to be telling you more about that going forward. The application forms are available electronically, and we will post the link on the page for you as well. All right, so you can go ahead and apply for that business, okay? The youngsters, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, Olia. The next thing that we have to tell you about Lindon Victor, national record and thing. Well, I always saw it on the weekend, we post it on the business. And I started, let me see if I get like a picture. Yeah, Lindon, man. Yeah, and Hassan did really well on the weekend. Of course, the government and people of Grenada, they really stood up with Lindon. To be quite honest, I've seen the sentiments that were expressed on social media regarding, his achievements over the weekend and, in the past. And so the Ministry of Sports and so on, they also came on board, including the Minister, Ron Reddard, Honorable. They've congratulated Lindon Victor on his dominance in the men's decathlon. All right, at the Dengue Star in Talence, France. He's also the Commonwealth champion. He broke his Grenadian record. All right, scoring 8,550 points to win the decathlon. All right, and of course, he has been doing really good. The 29-year-old opened his campaign with a wind-assisted 10.61 in the 100-meter, finishing second, you understand, to Germany's Manuel Eitel with 10.44. All right, in the shot put, Victor, he launched ahead thanks to a 15.75-meter throw. You understand? Almost a meter, they say, farther than any of his rivals. And in all the other events, he was really good as well. You understand? So, Victor, you get you. You know what I mean? You get you. Congrats to you, bruh. Oh, yeah. I think one of the biggest conversations that we're having now, the biggest talk on the street right now, has to do with fuel prices. You understand? Thing looking pretty, boy. As of the 18th of the month, you understand, prices go down. And people are appreciating that. You understand? Yeah, so that was yesterday. Yeah, people go to full up the thing and thing, like all of the gas price go stay so for the next month, At least, So you don't have to run in the gas station and thing, You understand? I know you're excited and bid this and thing, but no, all of whenever the price changes, Just that you know, it's from the 18th of the current month to the 18th of the following month. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to rush because it's not going to change for that period of time. Yeah, so you can relax. But if you see people, see what's going on there by hurricane now. You understand? So let's just get right into it. So the old price of $15 no longer applies, and now persons will be paying $12.74 per gallon of gas in Grenada. You understand? Diesel, again, is moving from the $15 cap to $14.57, all right, dollars. Now, kerosene, on the other hand, moves from $14.58 to $14.87, so there's an increase there. The decrease happens with the fuel, with the gas, okay? Well, the 20-pound cylinder stays the same at $40, and the 100-pound cylinder moves from $310.50 as the old price to $305.10, okay? A decrease of just about $5. Then the bulk moves from $3.40 per pound to $3.10 per pound. That's again on mainland. Now, taking a look at Carriacou, we can see that the gasoline moves to $12.92 from the $15 cap. Then diesel, $14.75, and kerosene moves from $14.77 and it goes to $15.07. So there's a slight increase there. In Petite Martinique, gas will be sold at $12.92 per gallon. Diesel from $14.75, sorry, from $15, and well, or whatever it was, well, it was 15. Actually, that's what you were paying then, okay? Kerosene moves from $14.77 and it goes to $15.07. The LPG cooking gas for Carriacou and Petite Martinique remains $49. The 100-pound cylinder moves from $310.50 to $328.10, a slight increase there. And bulk moves from $3.10 per pound to $3.15. Now, the new retail prices are computed based on the average FOB cost, that is the ex-refinery prices for the period 11th August 2022 to the 9th of September 2022. Consumers, you are strongly encouraged to immediately notify the Price Control or Customer Affairs Unit in the Ministry of Finance of any instances of overpricing. You can call telephone number 440-1369. So the prices are what I just told you. If anyone is charging you anything other than that, then you can call the number because they are not supposed to. We are moving on. Oh yeah, well, I guess everybody's talking about it just the same. A ship in Grenada waters. Well, it showed up this morning. Military type ship owned by the United States. You understand? Look it on all the scrim. USNS Burlington, number 10. You understand? It says a fast transport operated by the United States Navy's military Sealift command. You understand? They say they usually go around, and the long and short is that they're around to protect and to be involved in certain missions and so on. You understand? But we don't exactly know the reason why it is in Grenada. Now, there are about 80, just over 80 persons on board. That's as much as we could have found out. And yes, they have some serious firepower on the ship. You know, according to one of my sources. However, I've made several attempts. I call all kind of people to give an idea. I'm not asking for details. I'm asking for an idea as to why, exactly why the ship is in Grenada. And I can't get an answer from nobody. I've also spoken to my colleagues. They say, well, we ain't get nothing too. We can't. We're not getting anything. Not any details because we understand, quote unquote. Yeah, so we understand, quote unquote. But at least what we found this morning is a lot of Grenadians were asking, why is the ship there? What is the purpose of their visit? So citizens didn't know. Some officials I spoke to didn't know. Even those who are of a security nature, they know. So, I don't know, too. we can make things up on the business, you know. So, we don't know. They might as well be here to, you know, for some charity work or whatever. We just don't know. All right, and that's it. That's it. I think they're scheduled to leave on Thursday, so they'll be here for another couple of days. All right, and that's what it is. Yeah, well, it's a nice piece of art, a nice creation. Like God make it Himself, you know. The thing pretty, you understand? The thing beautiful, you understand? Anyway, lady that talk, yeah. So yeah, lady that talk. So, I spoke to a lot of people, you know, up so all of the, I mean, them say they don't know. Them say they don't know. Yeah, son. So like that talk. Story end where I been, I want a pen to write me nenen. You know, son. So lady that talk. I post a video and then I upsetted a few people by posting it. They're very concerned about the fact that you know, I took a video of the ship. Very concerned. I'm like, okay, to what end are you concerned? The drone is not yours. So if anything happened to the drone, it's not you to cry. It's Mikey and Mikey live, you know. I know I a hustler, so if anything happened to the drone, anything happened to the drone, you know, I think that may be it, you know. I know how to sell popcorn. I know how to sell. Yeah, I said I know how to cut push. I know how to sell popcorn. Now let me tell you, I just walk until my joints and them hot. So what really is your concern? You understand? And I say, well, you know, I see my brother come out and, you know, I say, well, I say, boss, I don't really respond to them kind of thing, you know. Sometimes you just have to understand where some people are coming from. You know, when they make so sometimes they don't even understand where they're coming from themselves. But you see them. You know, sometimes you have to see them, and I don't try too much to defend myself from anybody whose intentions might not be pure, or, you know. You don't give them the time of the day too much, you know what I mean? Because they're busy. Yeah, I understand, but it's only fair. It's only fair that we know. We have an idea. And oh, them thing and them, oh Mike, you can't do that. I don't know since when we get so that anything anybody says, you know, in a kind of way, you know, oh Mike, you can't do that. What was wrong? Listen, when I tell her that Joan was far, I can't believe that you all don't know that, you know, the technology exists. Yeah, that, yeah, I mean, all the surprised that Mikey Life owned that kind of equipment. You're surprised, you don't believe it. You understand? So when you see me walking, how do I feel? We didn't papi sure. Yeah? So not because you don't expect the kind of technology to be in Grenada, that it doesn't exist. You see, we don't blow the trumpet too much. We invest in business. And when I tell her that Joan was far, it was far. Oh, about port security and you understand? Why do you think even if they had automatic thing on the ship, because you know it's a security breach for the ship, how come nothing happened to the drone? Again, because it's common sense. It was that far. If you're so concerned that there are equipment on the thing that could shoot down your drone and how can I shoot this? Why didn't it happen? Again, because it was that far. And it don't take a rocket scientist to see that the movement that you're seeing on the screen there is a zoom. The physical, the aircraft itself is not moving. You understand? The aircraft is not moving. That is what people are saying, and some people, but again, when your intentions are not pure, it takes out, it does cloud your judgment. You understand? If you see things, they say, you understand? The thing about it, the thing about it is, I was trained in a particular way as a journalist. You know, the greater good for the greater amount of people, and sometimes you have to compromise your own comfort so that the story is told. You understand? So when you do some things, you understand the risk involved, you measure the risk towards the benefit. If every journalist was going to be concerned of being liked by people, I don't want to do that because I'm going to be, people won't go like me. Or I don't want to do that because I might upset a few people. I don't want to do that because I might violate some sort of, you know, rule. Then we go write magazines. But that's not what we do. That's not what we do. You understand? You have to be willing to sacrifice your own comfort and sometimes your own investment to tell a story. That's how I was trained. So maybe you might end up spending a night in the cell. So what? Write a story about the conditions in the prison or in the cell. Be prepared for it. I'm prepared. I've always been prepared. It's just that, you understand? I've never had the experience. Well, I had the experience. I got locked up one time. No! All of I get locked up one time. But then again, you measure the risk and the benefit. If every journalist go to cover your backside, then I tell you we may as well write novels and magazines. I was very aware that people are going to be uncomfortable. Some people, for all kind of reasons. So don't do it and don't tell a story. You understand? Don't do it. Don't show it. You understand? Because that's too controversial. Stay on the safe side. You understand? I'm too all about it. We all just be when we're writing every other thing and showing every other thing. You understand? We all just come out. You understand? You understand? So that there's a reason why the ship's quote-unquote defense system didn't take down with Joe. If there is such a defense system existing on the ship. You understand? Anyway, lately that talk, we're moving. I was wondering about no. By the way, we could use that as the opportunity to announce that we have a nice drone. And it wasn't donated to us by anybody. You understand? We spent money for it. And it's nice. High tech. You understand? You understand? We invest in business. And we had it before election. Just saying. Think Grenada's easy? I think Grenada's easy, why? No, I never get a concession in my life and all I want to tell people how to fly the drone. Take all the thing and come out on all them. So we don't know why the ship is here, all right? And if we can find out when we can, I call high-level security people, high level. I said, okay, I just want a little info so I could tell the people so that, you know, think. Then people say, Mikey, we do not know. Mikey, I do not know. I say, okay, who else I could talk to? Talk to somebody else. I go higher again. Mikey, I do not know. You see, that kind of thing now, if we say or I guess as much, that's what I've been told by one person to her. Well, maybe because, you know, based on the operation, you know, you cannot be told the details of the visit, and they're like, okay, all right. But here's the thing, yeah? If people like me don't do this and ask a question and create that conversation, and something is to go wrong, which is very unlikely because we live in a civilization. This is 2022, right? You know what are the washing journalists? All of them who play investigative journalists and this and that and the other, they sit down there and watch the thing and none of them they say nothing, and look what happened. You think all easy? Anyway, let me leave that thing and let me talk about something more important than the business. Petroleum. So we are expecting water I know I really want to show you. I can show you the wrong business. Look at it. Yeah. See, axis of two tropical waves. Jane said did not get a notification from the program. I don't know. All right. So let me go anyway. So approximately 200 nautical miles east of Grenada, tropical wave A. So you see here, tropical wave A. See the axis of the wave, the line, right? It has a forward speed of 10 to 15 knots, and tropical wave B. Of course, you've seen it here on your screen. Look at it over here. All right. So that tropical wave B, it has a forward speed of 15 knots and is about 600 nautical miles east of Grenada. Now at present, convection or showers and thunder showers are being produced on either side of tropical wave A, its axis, which is the black line that you see, right? And the B. All right. Now for the B, it is currently producing some strong convective activity, and it is interacting with the ITCZ. Moreover, the wave tropical wave B, it has a 0% chance of developing into a cyclone over the next 48 hours. Now, weather models are suggesting that tropical wave A could affect Grenada on Tuesday, all right, by introducing an increase in cloudiness accompanied by showers and isolated thunder showers, and similar conditions are possible on Wednesday night into Thursday morning as tropical wave B gets closer to the island. At the moment, there are no warnings in effect. And the Met Office, they are saying that they will continue to monitor the weather and will provide updates as necessary. Okay? So that's where it is with that. They know. So we have to, I mean, we are in the hurricane season, so we expect those things. Although Fiona getting real trouble and thing now. You understand? Yeah, Fiona. They are saying that Fiona could become a very strong Hurricane Fiona could become a very strong, a major hurricane by Wednesday. They say winds could top 125 miles per hour. I ain't making it up. We doesn't make up thing on the business. You understand? It's strengthening. Right? It was over the Dominican Republic early Monday. Yeah? As its outer bands continue to give Puerto Rico some real trouble. You understand? Fiona, the third Atlantic hurricane of the season, is forecast to become a major Category 3 hurricane by the middle of the week with maximum sustained winds of about 125 miles an hour. And at that point, the storm's center is expected to be well to the east of the Bahamas. You know? Now, the center of Fiona is forecast to bring up to 15 inches of rain and 3 to 5 feet of a storm surge to the Dominican Republic on Monday. Then move near the Turks and Caicos Tuesday, where storm surge could raise water levels there by as much as 2 to 4 feet above normal tide levels on Monday night into Tuesday. And that's according to experts. You understand? So let's see. It's a Category 1. So let's just hope, you know. Anyway, let me leave that talk. How are you looking for time? What else we had to tell all you? All that time we lose by. Okay, we can skip that. We can tell you about that tomorrow. What else? We can skip that. We can tell you that tomorrow too. Tomorrow, God's willing. So we were telling you earlier that Cuba, they say that they are making strides, right, in developing a vaccine against the dengue fever. You understand? Well, you know, the mosquito-borne disease is one that's troubling Cuba and the region. Now, in making an announcement, all right, of the Bio-Cuba pharma biotech conglomerate Ecuador Martinez said that a diagnostic system is also being developed to detect the disease as the first symptoms appear. Now, the Cuban scientists, they've worked over the past 10 years to find a vaccine against dengue and decided to develop one that includes a cellular response against the virus, which they expect to have soon. All right. Well, once that is successful, I think that's going to be good news for us here as well and for the region. And I know we are friends with Cuba, so we're in business. Yeah. What else can we tell you? We are running way behind time tonight. So what I would like to do is take a quick break and come back. I think for the other things that we have here, we can tell you about it. Like the CPL, the Caribbean Premier League, they are moving to Guyana, and matches there will begin on Wednesday. In the final round of matches in Trinidad yesterday, St. Lucia Kings beat Trinbago Knight Riders by 1 run in that. 1 run. You understand? I know that was a hard loss. Probably that's the hardest loss ever. You understand? Anyway, let's see how things will progress in Guyana. Guyana has not been doing too well in this year's tournament, but they have the next few games there. Let's hope they can save some face. You understand? Also, our team is not doing too well. Patriots defending champs, where Andrew Fletcher is currently assigned. The team is not doing too well, but hopefully they can redeem themselves as well. You understand? Trinidad has rebounded nicely over the past few days. They were way to the bottom with Guyana, but they're doing good now. They're all the way up. That had happened before. They started slow and then they surged right up to the top. St. Lucia, they've been doing okay too, but yeah. Anyway, let me leave that talk. Family, I just want to take a little break and come back. And when I come back, we have for you the national report. We also have the weather for you. And we want to remind you, when it's good news, we have to tell you about it. Okay? And we have recently started discussions with a construction company. And I'm telling you, we won't be telling you if it's not worth it. You know what I mean? So give them a call. All right? We're talking about Infinite Contractors and Machinery, and their telephone number is 537-9675. Okay, 537-9675. Have a discussion with them. If you're planning on doing any sort of construction, any magnitude, any sort of construction at any magnitude, again, and not just full-blown construction from bottom to top, or from start to finish. We're talking about renovating or painting, just name it. Retaining walls, you want a quotation, you want to talk to them about plans that you have, give them a call, and you will realize that this is a company that you need in your life. It's like the communal, you understand? Communal Cooperative Credit Union. Personally for me, and this is personal, Communal Cooperative Credit Union gave me financial stability in my life. Communal Cooperative Credit Union. They assisted me in being able to manage my finances and have a grip on everything, to be able to monitor everything that's happening, and to be able to save and all of that. Communal. And I was so happy to know that they were willing to come on board with us as well. So thank you to the team at Communal. Anyway, family, we're taking a break and we come back. And again, remember, when we come back, we have for you the national report and we have the weather.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise. They will help you as they help us.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PT-INR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granats, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
Spare your pocket, spare the earth, always at Grenada, you come first. Save energy, save the time, reduce your wattage and reduce your time. When you use appliances, make sure you buy energy efficient every time. Spare your pocket, spare the earth, always at Grenada, you come first. Spare your pocket, spare the earth, always at Grenada, you come first.
Fuel your dreams with a communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you. Your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with The Beacon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Hey man, when we come online, you only juking up your phone.
Yeah boy, now as I say, they have an app. I can't find it. I check Play Store. I do a Google search. I can't find it. Man, I get fed up, man.
Nah man, because you look in the wrong place. The app is web-based.
Web-based?
Yes, you access it via your web browser, right? You can add it to your home screen or your desktop, like any regular app. Watch. Look, I have it on my phone, right? And you can access it or add it to any device, your computer, your tablet, any device.
Well, how am I doing that and I can't find it?
Okay, watch. All you have to do is open your browser, right? And type mobile.nawasa.gd. And voila, you see?
Hey, just so?
Yes, and you can download it or access it via the web. Once you have a reliable internet connection, right, you can run the app anywhere, anytime.
So, how I adding that to my home screen?
Right, so you click on those three dots, right, or your web browser setting, and look for the option to install app or add to home screen. Easy peasy.
Well, thank you. Now I could help Auntie June because she was having the same problem too.
The Nawasa app, versatile, fast-paced, and always up to date because it's web-based. So Auntie June won't always have to install update. Once a change is made to the app, it updates automatically, no hassle.
Well, that's a good thing.
Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo Supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Government's round of budget consultations to target youth and agriculture and fishing sectors this week. This story and more in the National Report.
Do you know that you can lower your electricity bill by switching to energy efficient appliances? By switching to energy efficient appliances, you can help lower your energy usage. Your refrigerator, for example, is amongst the highest energy consuming appliances within your home, as it remains running throughout the day and night. Switching to an energy-efficient refrigerator can lower your electricity bill by up to 40%. As an individual consumer, I cannot impact global fuel prices. However, I can ease the burden of rising fuel rates by switching to energy-efficient appliances. What can you do?
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
With the details to the news for Monday, 19th September 2022, I am Abigail McIntyre. Government continues its round of consultations to ensure stakeholder and public input as it prepares to present the 2023 budget. The process started with Cabinet approval of 3 critical documents: the Budget Framework Paper, the Medium-Term Fiscal Framework, and the Medium-Term Action Plan. All documents speak to the strategic focus of the budget. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Mike Sylvester, says government going back to its fiscal rules after a 3-year suspension is a sign of fiscal prudence. Consultations will be held this week with stakeholders in the agriculture, agro-processing, and fishing industry, as well as youth.
On the 22nd, we have youth engagement at the Grenada Youth Center. So there's a consultation on youth starting from 1 p.m. There is also a consultation on agriculture. That's on the 21st. and that is going to be at the Loop Cinema in Grenville, starting at 9:30 a.m. So it's a morning consultation, bringing together the agricultural persons, the food processors, the fishery sector, and so on, to basically engage in consultation in terms of what are some of the key programs, priorities, and policies that the government should implement to support the growth and development of these sectors. We have a new addition this year, which is parish consultation. So we are not just doing consultation with stakeholders within the country, but we are actually going into communities and so on. So we have stakeholder consultation starting with Carriacou and Climatic on Thursday of this week, and that would extend into October, early October, where we will culminate with a national consultation on the 5th. That national consultation, of course, will be virtually, but the parish consultation will be face-to-face. So we are going to come to you with information in terms of the location and timing of those consultations. We are planning to have those in the afternoon so that persons, after they would have had their day's work and so on, they can be part and parcel of those engagement and that dialogue as we work towards building the budget process and moving forward with the engagement at that level.
The consultations are designed to provide an overview of Grenada's economic performance for 2022, to place strategic focus on the 2023 budget, to explain the budget preparation process, and to solicit views on specific sectoral issues and priorities that should be addressed. Permanent secretaries, heads of departments, and key policy officials from the various ministries across the public service met recently to develop a medium-term action plan that will outline government's priorities for 2023 to 2025. The plan will fall in line with government's transformation agenda as the new Dickon Mitchell-led administration works to put Grenada on a path of sustainable development. 10 strategic actions have been outlined that must be achieved. They are improved healthcare services by 2025, enhanced education and training opportunities for females and males by 2025, reduction in poverty and improved living standards, enhanced citizen safety and security, economic diversification, economic competition, physical infrastructure upgrading, environmental protection, climate resilience and hazard risk management, energy efficiency, and strengthening governance and institution. Cabinet Secretary Ruth Rouse says the outcome of the discussion will form the fabric of government's transformational agenda.
Will set very clearly the key strategic priority actions to help achieve targeted social, economic, environmental, cultural, and other sustainable development outcomes over the 3-year period 2023 to 2025 in support of Grenada's transformational agenda. A transformation agenda signals the start of a transformation journey, which requires the participation of senior management to drive the change. When we approach the transformation agenda and the transformation of our country this way, we seek to ultimately inspire and excite not just us here, but all members of our ministry, our departments and agencies, the public service at large, and the citizens as a whole.
The Ministry of Health is recommending the implementation of Phase 1 of the National Health Insurance as part of government's medium-term action plan for 2023 to 2025. It was one of the points of discussion among permanent secretaries and heads of departments looking at government's medium-term agenda. With health being a priority for government, officials presented a list of areas for implementation in the medium term 2023 to 2025, with the National Health Insurance being on the list. However, the government must decide whether this will be a priority during the period.
As we assess it, all persons who are eligible will be covered by the basket of services that are offered. We note national health insurance is only one mechanism for attaining universal health coverage. And really and truly, that is the mandate, that there is universal health coverage to reduce out-of-pocket expenditure and minimize the risk for catastrophic health expenditure and impoverishment. And just on a side, the data that we have available to us indicates out-of-pocket expenditure in Grenada is almost close to 60%, and it is one of the highest in the Caribbean region.
That was Camille St. Louis, Senior Planning Officer with the Ministry of Health and Wellness. Ms. St. Louis says her ministry is awaiting government's word on the direction they are willing to take regarding the components of the NHI.
There are a lot of prior actions that have been done with respect to NHI. There's draft legislation on the various projects. There was a draft basket of services or proposed basket of services, and another company was commissioned to do the proposal for the implementation modality. We note, however, that there is a new administration and there may be a need to relook this policy. So the ministry basically is waiting at this stage to try to understand what is the new policy directive with respect to NHI. Notwithstanding, there are some things that need to be done in order for us to implement NHI.
Grenadians are now paying less at the pump for gasoline, the price of which had been capped at $15 since December 18, 2021. Effective Sunday, September 18th, the price of gasoline is now $12.74 in Grenada and $12.92 in Carriquin, Petit Martinique. The price of diesel is also down from $15 to $14.57 in Grenada and $14.75 on the Sister Isles. The 40-pound cylinder of gas remains at $40. This is a national report. More news after the break.
Prepare for hurricane. Prepare for hurricane. Make sure you have your radio and your batteries too. Waterproof flashlight, candles will do. Tin stuff, garbage bag, first aid kit. Come on, people, make sure you have it. Clean water in a container and a hurricane plan. Hear me, no man.
Hurricane damage is beyond your control. Surviving the aftermath is up to you. Have a hurricane plan. It can save your life and your family too.
Prepare for hurricane. Your hair, prepare for hurricane.
Welcome back. Residents and motorists can now breathe a sigh of relief thanks to the help of Minister for Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, the Honorable Andy Williams, the RGPF Fire Service, and community members in the vicinity of Sugar Mill Grandans. They all came together over the weekend to clean up the area. Motorists and pedestrians alike have complained about the stench coming from the drains in the Sugar Mill vicinity. Last week, Minister Williams was approached by a community member from Grandans Valley who thought it was necessary to empower the local community through providing cleanup services. The resident discussed his intentions with the minister, who then acted swiftly by getting the RGPF's fire department and others involved. Interest was also shown by other community members. Minister Williams spoke about what was done over the weekend.
Sometime last week, this gentleman right here came to me and said, you know what, he thinks that this would be a good idea for us to clean the drains. And he mobilized some guys from the community, and we mobilized some guys from the community also. And we came together, and this morning we started to clean the drains from this area, up from the Montu area entrance, right down to the drains on there. And we called the fire services, and they gave us the commitment to come and assist. We did that in an effort to get rid of the smell and the debris that has been there for like over maybe 5 years or so, or maybe even 10 years, right? So it's a good initiative from the community.
Following a 2-year break due to the COVID-19 pandemic, exciting football action is again on the way at the Bellevue playing field in St. David. The St. David Football League opened the St. David's football tournament on Sunday. 12 teams have registered for the tournament. Interim chairman of the St. David's Football League, Ishmael Pear, is inviting the public to come out and enjoy exciting football. Matches are played from Sundays to Thursdays from 4:30 p.m.
We want the public to know that we have a great competition in store for them. We have 12 teams lined up, and everybody's eager to play football again. We have up top ballers, we have Pomeroys, we have Real Old Men, we have St. David's Masters, we have Trinity United, we have St. David's United.
The Ministry of Sports continues to support community sporting activities as one of government's major focus for the development of sports. The St. David's football tournament has for many years received tremendous community support from the various villages coming out to support their favorite team.
We want them to know it's happening. It's after a 2-year break, and exciting football. You know, it's an avenue. People come out not just for the football, but to socialize. Then you have the situation where little vendors come, they sell little snow ice, they skin up the fruits, the vegetables, the roast corn, so it's a nice form of village enterprise sort of thing.
The tournament will be run for 2.5 months, ending in November. Fixtures for this week are Tuesday, Palm Rose versus Vibrant Ballers, Wednesday, St. David's Master versus Central FC, and on Thursday, St. David United versus Up Top. And that story brings us to the end of the National Report for today, Monday, September 19th, 2022. Recapping the top story, government's round of budget consultations to target youth and the agriculture and fishing sectors this week. On behalf of the entire news team here at the Government Information Service, I am Abigail McIntyre. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you very much, Abigail, and the rest of the GIS News team. And we are now going to take a look at the weather. And, of course, the weather is submitted by the Met Office. Now, we can tell you that for tonight, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy with few brief to widely scattered showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 26.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate, waves 2 to 4 feet in open waters. Now, taking a look at the weather for Tuesday, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy and breezy with some brief to scattered showers and the possible isolated thunder. Max temperature for Tuesday 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum 26. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Seas slight to moderate, waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. So we are back on YouTube, and we would like to say hello to all the YouTubers right now. Every one of you currently on there, we want to say hello and blessings to you. Likewise, we'd like to say hello to those of you who are watching via Facebook. The usual suspects. I see that you've racked up quite a bit of shares for the sharing committee. Who's the president of the sharing committee again? Y'all does real work. So, Kireen, thank you. We appreciate you, as well as Rose and Michelle. We also have Nelsia with us, and Rolanda, Vicky, Javar, Kireen, and Bermuda, or Kireen again. Also Adonna, Cynthia, Karen, and so many of you on there. We want to say Yvonne, hi, how are you doing? Ezran, Cindy, I mean everybody. Osric, I see that you're there. Can we get up to 200? We have 171 shares. Is it possible that we get up to 200? I know that you guys can do. We have over 200 viewers right now, so I think that should be a walk in the park for you. So for those of you who have not shared, I don't know what's happening, but I know that people are not getting notifications as they used to. So I'm asking you to please be kind and go ahead and share the business. Jacinta, blessings to you as well. All right. So can we share? Some of you, I know that there are some of you, the silent viewers, the silent people who say, hey, Camilla, how are you doing? Share the business as well, all right? I meet people all the time who says, you know, Mikey, I look at the program all the time, I don't say anything, but I'm there. I'm talking to you right now. Ansha, have you shared already? Blessings to you, all right? I'm talking to you right now. Those of you who never engage, if you have never shared before, I want to encourage you to share right now. Or those of you who have shared before, but you have not shared tonight. Rose, you didn't share tonight. Go ahead and share the business. Erling said that she shared, and Paul. All right, blessings to you. All right, so please go ahead and share the business as well. Paul, go ahead and share the business. Diana, share the business. Glenda, go ahead and share the. Sylvia, go ahead and share the business as well. Patty, hey Patty, what's going on? All right, blessings to you. Blessings to you. Okay, so we're about wrapping up the program for tonight. And again, we want to say we appreciate you, all right, all the time. All right, Diana, every one of you. I do not know you personally,
but just know, all right, Kamel, that I do appreciate you. Wendy, what's going on? Wendy, you in share. Why are you waiting for? Wendy, share the business now, man. All right. And that's easy. I know that's easy. My mom said that she shared already. So thank you very much, Mom, for sharing. Yeah, my mom is always on the program. And the rest of the family as well. You know, it's a family business. So if you have not yet shared, or even if you did, we encourage you to share this as well, all right? That's what it is. Again, why we have been, like lately, we have been asking you to share, even more than we asked you before. It is simply because what is happening is that Facebook is not sending notification to everybody. I don't know why. All right. And these people who are not very tech savvy, sometimes they say that, well, once they don't get a notification, they don't know how to get to the program. Right. So when you share, Zaka and Veronica, Rose and the others, what happens is that it goes on your page, and these people who are maybe your friends, for example. So when you share, basically you're not sharing for me, but you're sharing for your friends, so that they who want to view the program, they are able to do so. All right, because they could now going to see it appear on your page, and then they're going to click it there, and then that's how it works. All right. So Nelsia and Arlene, yes, you did share. All right, thanks for so doing. And so basically that's why we're asking you to share now, to help these people out who are not able to access the program themselves. So at least you become that helper to them. All right, Yvonne, so thanks again, everybody. We are just about 11 shares shy away from our mark. Nuki, sweet dreams to you too. I hope that you shared before leaving. 9 more shares, and we are completed our tasks tonight of how many shares we were trying to accomplish. All right, so 9 more shares, and I know that you guys can do it. All right, so for those of you who have shared, we have 191 viewers now, 191 shares. 192 viewers, 192 shares. All right, so 8 more shares and we are off. We are so appreciative of you, man. All right, Michelle, Java, Miriam. Yeah, Miriam says share the business, people. All right, Miriam. Thank you very much, Miriam. 3 more. And then we are. So what's going on here? 197 viewers, 197 shares. So it's like he just. All right. So thanks again, every one of you. We have met the target of 200 shares. Of course, I think that's that can help us get some more people to, those people who say that they're not getting notification. I think that's going to help them out a bit. So again, we'll have to say thank you very much for doing your bit, in getting them to view the program. Nuki said, I shared 4 times. Wow. Where's Dillian tonight? I'm not seeing you. Anyway, take care of yourselves, guys. And thanks again. We have gone all the way up to 218 shares. So we're even beyond what we were asking. So anyway, thank you for being such a sport. May God bless you and your family. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow, God's willing, right here in One Piece. We trust that God is going to bless you. We should be getting people to pray on the program. I'm not the best prayer publicly, but when I talk to my God, I know what to tell him. But when it comes to praying, I'm not the best prayer for people. You understand? I had to say it just that way. But maybe we have to get people to pray for us on the program. So but before we leave, if there's a way that we can have a prayer, we'll look into that. If there's a way that we can have a prayer so that we can all say a prayer before we, what do y'all think? Before we wrap up the program, so we just say all, let's reverence and ask God to guide and protect us throughout the course of the night, and trust that our families will be okay, and that His will be done in our life and in the life of those who surround us. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. All right? Good. So take care, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No. Take care, take care, take care. All the best.
you.